It's Power Fantasy.
Or fantasy.
Fight!
And we're starting off with some light division action as the dream team of Mistake and Lisa Frank takes on Non-Style and Videote Esquire of the Grind set. We've got two more bouts of the light division coming up tonight, as well as our main event bout. The next step between PinWres and Cocksure, but for now, crowd really letting Non-Style hear it. DGT connects. Solidly working over. Oh, and a chair slid in by Trashy Wood Manigan, who's at ringside. Steps away, makes the tag to Lisa Frank. The booty quake! Devastating maneuver. Only worth one count. There's another chair. Trash Man not being subtle here. Blocks the attempt at the mid kick. Thrown to the corner now. Oh, big knee lift right to the stomach. Wrenches at the leg. Trying to chop the big man down. Meanwhile, over at the corner. Put on a show is Mistake. Also on tonight's show, we have the PF2 Championship. That match will be next. As Mars defends against Tankie Bruce in a super heavyweight clash. Oh, goes for the big knee to the face, but steps right out of the way. Thrown onto the chairs. Thinking about the splash there, but not enough time. Stomps at the shoulder. Of course, the team of Mistake and Lisa Frank are working their way up the pyramid here. Currently at the bottom rung. We'll take a look at the pyramid after this match before we go to the PF2 Championship. Palm strike. Oh, gets pulled into a small package right in the center of the ring, but body's just too big, can't hold it down. Going for the splash again, but goes for her feet. Video did playing defense, moving into the corner, but it's going to allow a rope break. Oh, a roll. Evasive maneuvering.
Give up.
From the big lawyer. Of course, Videote Esquire did acquire his legal degree online. But you know what they call a shitty lawyer? Lawyer.
Give up.
So now his Mistake. Gets pulled by the mask. Still not enough time for the splash. He's really looking for it. Trying to use that size advantage in the only way he knows how, which is to land on people. Refusing to tag out here. Getting kneed right in the face. The only open area on all those pads. Looks over from the for the snapmare, just wondering how she did that. I guess.
Give up.
That's the ankle lock. Working over both shoulders. Oh, a camel clutch here. shoulder block connects. Flips over again. Grabs the head scissor, but that's going to be a little close to the ropes. Forces the break.
Give up.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
1.
Only a 1 count.
Give up.
You would think Videote would understand that this is a tag match and he can tag out, but that seems to not be the case. Moonsault.
1.
Only a 1 count. Going right back to the shoulders. It's a back and forth match. Head scissor. And the tag is made to Lisa Frank. Oh, the knee strike. Cover now. Here comes Non-Style to break up the pin. There's a little bit of teamwork here. Slowing the pace down a little further. Non-Style bleeding? Oh, that must be from the booty quake. Intracranial pressure opening a wound in the forehead from all that junk. Remember snap marrow wrenching at the neck.
Give up. Give up.
He comes in trying to break up the hold. And another booty quake, forcing more blood out of the face. Non-Style is a bloody mess. Everyone loved that.
I'm loving it.
Going up top. Blood pouring out of the forehead. Landing knee drop after knee drop. Go toe to toe with each other. Ducks the high kick. Lands the drop kick. Now just trying to play defense, but unsuccessful. Double snap suplex sets Non-Style down. Going up top. Shooting star with the plancha. Oh. A little bit of overconfidence, and now Trash Man's getting involved. All 4 wrestlers in the ring. Not proven too effective. Head scissor sends Videote Esquire to the ground. Thrown over the top rope. End to the outside. Trying to avoid another booty quake. Double submissions on the outside of the ring. Off the ropes. Oh, back elbow. Non-Style sends Mistake outside the ring again. Oh, the booty quake! That's the 3rd booty quake. No one could possibly survive. Big knee kick right to the face. Backdrop suplex. Covered by Mistake. Oh, and that's not enough. And outside the ring again. Oh, but that time it's Lisa Frank going outside the ring. Off the ropes. Head scissor takedown. Lifts up, gets a brain buster. Going up to the top rope one more time. Misses the diving knee. Plancha in return. Oh, it's too close to the ropes. Back and forth they go. Hit right to the face. Springs off.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. Mistake and Lisa Frank 2 vanquish the grind set once again. A solid victory that's going to help their standing on the pyramid. And let's take a look at that pyramid right now. There you can see at the top our champions. Now, as the rules go, because Mistake and them are not in striking range, they're not at range to pass them, they won't jump up 2 tiers of the pyramid, but they will move 1 spot further, and the grind set will move 1 spot down. Though, of course, the Thermite Party moving up doesn't really matter at the moment on account of the all or nothing clause being invoked, meaning they get the next title shot with the understanding that if they lose, they are going to have to give up something dear to them, which is another member of the Thermite Party. I say another because you may notice the Dime is no longer listed as part of the Thermite Party, and we'll have more to say about that later in the show. But for now, it's time for the PF2 Championship. For those unfamiliar, this match is contested with 2 count rules and a 20-minute time limit. Our champion Mars is now making her second defense against fellow super heavyweight Tankie Bruce. This should be a match to remember. Yeah, let's go ahead and send it over right now.
Fight!
Ducks under that big punch and fires one of his own. Looked into the corner. And another big hammer from the tank. Dropping the weight on the shoulder, trying to separate it. Tankie Bruce, of course, the former PF2 champion himself. And a champion of similar build to former record holder for our champion, Killing You Guy, we haven't seen in quite a while. Big punch to the face. A big knee lift. He rolls right back to his feet. Walking over him. Cover here. Not enough. Reversal of the Irish whip. Dodges out of the way and throws a big clothesline. Again, just putting all the body weight on the midsection. Double stomps right to the stomach. Irish whip. Now can't capitalize. Splash and return. Off the ropes again. Big shoulder tackle. Tankie Bruce is rolling right through the contact. Hoists him up. Oh, drops down with the power bomb. Only a 1, almost a 2. That was almost it right there. Not enough damage for a 2 count on the other side, though. Tankie Bruce is working from behind. God, that's 440 pounds being thrown up and down. The tank just keeps coming.
Oh.
Pushed up again and thrown down. It's an impressive feat of strength, but you have to wonder how much each one of those attacks has taken out of Mars's overall gas tank. Not an easy man to throw around. A big hip attack. Tankie is firing up. He gives up the height advantage, but it's just a dense individual. Solid unit. Struggling for advantages here. Big body slam and a splash. The Sentinel splash. That was almost it right there. The splash and return to the back of the neck. Off the ropes. Running with the Mars lander. Just pops up. Fires away with those big punches. Sneaks behind. Oh, and a punch right to the face. Both fists to the base of the neck. Oh, that's too close to the ropes. Oh, big shoulder block knocks Mars head over heels. Trying to intimidate someone in the crowd. Just trying to get any piece of leverage she can, but the clothesline knocks her down. Kicks out right away. Going for the full Nelson. Sits back into it with the body scissors, wrenching at the neck. Mars is just too broad. Thrown off the ropes here. Big boot. Struggling to regain the breath. Warriors trying to get every advantage they can, firing away with those big clubs, but Tankie Bruce is gassed out. Oh! A gut-wrench powerbomb thrown onto the ground. Not done yet. Oh, thrown into the air! Holy shit!
My God.
Strength of Mars knows no bounds. Ripcord headbutt. I think he calls that the boomerang. But it's only worth one here. Cover and return. He did not knock himself out with his own headbutt. But Mars is back on the attack. Mars lander again. We're not finishing off. Lifts him up. Oh! A huge power bomb, but it's too close to the ropes. Going for a splash, right to the back. Rolls the tank over, and that's it. Oh. That big body attack from Mars is enough to knock down Tankie Bruce. Splashed right on the back, rolled over for the cover. And that's defense number 2 in the books. Let me update the graphic before I send you to it. All right. Let's go ahead and get that done. Send you over. Up next, we got a three-way dance between Grace Castaneda, Luxurie Levy, and the Dime. But before we get to that, okay. I'm being told we're ready for that match very quickly. The ring's already clearing out, and people are already making their way over to get this match done. I will say we were talking about the Thermite Party a little bit earlier in the show, and we've received word that the day after the Dime lost the ABT Light Championship, I would say, I don't know what to call it, she was unsituation-shipped by Young Nowhere immediately after losing, and just spent the holidays alone and is back trying to try it out on her own again. So this is the return of the Dime and the next chapter. So we're sorry that happened, but also glad to see the numbers of the Thermite Party lessen in a sense. So either way, it's time for wrestling. That's what we do here. And we'll send her to the ring right now.
Fight!
Big dropkick connects from Luxurie Levy. We also have Grace Castaneda in this match. Was the ringleader of the efforts to break up Animates' hostile takeover. We asked her what her plans are going further in Power Fantasy, and she's still working that out. Oh God! That was rude. She just said go for a pile driver. Dime looks like she shaved all that red hair off. Washed it out of the bang. I understand. Oh, big drop kick to the face. They're trying to get one over on Luxurie, but it's not happening. Drop kick lands to the chest. Big arm drag. These are also 3 competitors. They're all in the light heavyweight division. The division currently waiting to see who the next challenger for Gloria Gold is after her successful defense last week of the title against Tom Ryder. This is not a match that will officially crown a contender, but it could go a good ways in accomplishing that. Blocks the big boot attempt. Wrench down. Now this is an elimination bout, so
5 minutes gone.
not even 1 count off that kick. Sneaks in with the roll up there. Doesn't have the brain in the jar, but not enough's been done. Undeterred by that shot from the dime. Luxurie Levy trying to make a name. Last time we saw her was at the anniversary show in a losing effort against Mars for the PF2 Championship. A kick right to the hamstring. And the jumping neck breaker. Stable part of Grace's moveset. Going to the corner. Oh, another big drop kick. Quick trip. Now turns into a twister on the dime.
Give up.
Going for those 3 in a row suplexes. And sends Grace outside the ring.
2.
We're back to the tackle attempt. Dime rolls out of it.
10 minutes gone.
Winds up. Here's the pitch. Oh, just gets interrupted. Dime crumbles in the corner after Grace gets jabbed right in the face. Dime tried to climb up thinking that was a team attack, but firing off. Another ground octopus. Can't force a submission yet. Setting up on the apron here. Nothing doing. Oh, Dime sent for a tumble.
2.
Or sends Luxurie for a tumble, rather. By the way, stay tuned after this bout. We have a bunch of news about the ABT Grand Championship that we're going to break while we get ready for our semi-main event. Sent for a ride there. Slides through the legs. This is the drop kick attempt. Sets in the figure 4, taking advantage of the cross traffic. Oh, it sits into the gatekeeper. Oh, almost got her.
Give up.
Quick chop right to the chest. Springs up with a splash. Beautifully done. Grace kicks out again. Big judo throw. Luxury in control right now. Off the ropes. Narrowly. Time just goes flying outside the ring. Oh, and now switching targets on the fly there. That's the Planza. Luxury happy to watch those two fight outside the ring right now. Both roll back inside. Oh, the Doomer! North Grace on her head, doesn't go for the cover. Might regret that. Oh. Goes for it again. Gets stood up. Grace desperate to stay in this match. Gotta be running on autopilot here after taking all that damage right to the dome. A big sweep kick from Dime offline with the high kick, but not the micro brain buster. Oh, and just jabbed right in the back of the neck by Luxury about it. Spins over into a takedown, down to the front face lock, back to the back mount, and into the Mashley Bane. That's the cover she used to pin Mashley Addison. Big super kick. Cover on Luxury. Oh, with the boot right to the side of the head. Dime taking the credit, but it's not enough. Now gatekeeping. And the gatekeeper's not enough to keep Luxury down. Cross down traffic, knocks down. Now the lap of Luxury on the Dime. Breaks it up. Cover. Not enough damage. Off the ropes. Oh, just going right back. Actually, too much to call right now. Big wheel kick connects. Cover.
1, 2.
Only worth 2. Jumps up, gets the kick to the head. Can't follow up. Rolls over with the German suplex. Oh, big backdrop right on the base of the neck. Oh, and an even bigger backdrop. Holy shit. A big super kick.
Ouch.
Throwing her whole body into it. Grace is one of the lightest competitors in Power Fantasy, so she's just got to throw her everything into everything. Spins to the face lock. Oh, but can't get anything out of it. Jumps up, drives face first down. Wheel kick. All 3 down. Luxury up first. Going back and forth. Back to the lap of Luxury. And the Dime tabs. It's just Grace. Oh, Luxury's not done with the Dime. Both being real dicks about this. Oh, big splash. Luxury Levy. Only a 2 count. Surprise element. Only did so much. Oh, lifts her up. Doesn't use all her strength to do that. Can't capitalize on it. 3rd big super kick. Covered, not even pulling her away from the ropes. Just raw instinct. Oh, bounced off the back of the mat. Luxury Levy gets it done. Well, congratulations to Luxury. An impressive performance. Getting both pins there. I'm just going to Dime 24. 2 lap. Grace 25-49 bomb. And we'll tidy that up in the meantime. But congratulations again to Luxorie Labyrinth. And now let's update the graphic. And before our next match, we got some news to talk about. With regards to the Grand Championship, we can report that it was successfully recovered from the possession of Drangsal Rua. But Drangsal Rua has officially petitioned and disputed the result of his match with the champion, the Hierophant, at the anniversary, which you may remember ended due to a count-out, which meant that the title did not change hands, which I guess was outside of the understanding of Drangsal to hear him tell it. But either way, because of the corruption of the ABT Athletic Commission, we do have to treat this complaint seriously, and we are working towards doing that. We'll have more news on that as it rolls in. But on the other hand of that whole affair, Judgment has issued an interesting declaration saying that the Hierophant spent 2024 proving her worth as a champion, and of course saying that Drangsal's loss is the last time that Drangsal's getting anywhere near the championship. But went on to claim that there are no legitimate contenders to the Grand Championship left in her eyes. And as such, because the requirement for the Grand Championship is one defense every 2 months, apparently the Judgment is going to enforce the absolute minimum number of defenses for the ABT Grand Championship going forward. So if that holds, we will not see a Grand Championship bout in February. I'd hate to see that, but they're waiting for the commission to prove that someone deserves a shot. And I guess that's on everyone else around here to step up and get that done, or at least according to their position. Well, that's the news we have about the Grand Championship. And now let's send you to the ring, where we're going to have the Great Labyrinth wrestle Gorger. Now, someone might ask, why are we doing this match? What issue do these two have together? And honestly, we're doing this match because we thought it'd be sick. So, let's go ahead and send it to the ring right now and see if that's right.
I think it is.
Walks right up, grabs the coconut, crushed into a Boston Crab. Goes forwards. Of course, Gorger has the size advantage.
1, 2,
Looming over him, threatening a dive here. And goes for it. Springs off El Mortal, the spinning senton in the face.
7, 8,
But Gorger has in a size advantage.
10,
Getaway Sticks not Getaway. Getaway's not here. Great Labyrinth, excuse me. The former Ulta Hex has in missing being an active competitor. See him chasing him down, hungry to fight. Steps, rolls out of the way, gets arm drag that time. Big boot connects. Going for an attack on the ground, but can't land it. Lands that one. Drop kicks him out of the ring.
1,
Of course, the allegation with Great Labyrinth as regards to the whole Animates situation is that he needed a facial reconstructive surgery after a copyright was claimed on his likeness. And the surgery that he paid for is what... Ugh! God, that shoulder bar. What kept him beholden to the Animates until they lost that match, until they lost the Power World Series. But the Great Labyrinth has never been unmasked. I mean, technically he put on a mask which he lost his copyright and everything, but now it's a whole different face reveal should it ever come to pass. So he's gone back to wearing a full mask. This insane outfit that he says is inspired by the House of Leaves. That's it being paper white with black and blue lines everywhere. He says that's the Minotaur on his chest. On his whole torso, really. Arm drags it now back and forth. Lands those kicks, and man, the springs just jumping high into the air, throws it back outside the ring.
1,
Thinking about another dive.
2,
Or just intimidatingly. Nope, thinking better of it. Punch connects to the midsection. Goes high up, drops the leg. Switches out the hammer lock. Also the snapmare rolls out of the way. Off the ropes. Spinning arm drag. Another big leg drop across the face. Hauls off, drops him face first. Goes back to abusing the arms. Trying to set up for cattle mutilation. Snapmare followed fluidly by the drop kick.
1, 2.
Thrown over. Oh! And with that big drop kick right to the base of the neck. Still in the corner now. The other shoulder, not technically illegal, but definitely shady, throwing him shoulder first into the posts. Brings off again. And now brings him down into the Gordian knot. Trying to slow the pace down, grabs the face lock. Thinking about the wheel kick. Oh, just a big boot. Cover off the boot.
2.
Only a 2 count. Trying to get the crowd in the match. Cover here.
1.
Quick close exchange. Got the face lock right back to the center of the ring with the Gordian knot. Just hauls off, punches him in the eye. Popped up, cutter. Using that size advantage and now holds up with the cradle. Oh, barely gets the cover. It kicks out. Bringing it to the arm, trying to get back into the match. Power game. Off the ropes here. Press slam, throws him down. Off the ropes again. And the backbreaker. Cover, quick cover off the backbreaker. Not enough. Now off the ropes goes Gorger. Spins through. Rolled up. Backslide.
1, 2.
Just a little showcase of the technique.
1, 2.
Another roll up. Off the ropes again. Slides right through. They attempted another press slam, but Gorger cuts him off anyways. Cover here.
2.
Not quite. Thrown outside the ring. Measuring up for another dive. Hits the ropes. Big tope con hilo. Springboards off the top.
7, 8, 9.
Oh, it's thrown onto his head with Theseus. That big DDT out of that destabilizing series of arm breakers. Rolls back into the ring. And now Gorger throwing him outside the ring. Is Gorger thinking about a dive here? Oh God, here he comes. Clean over the top rope. Another punch to the eye. Cattle mutilation on the floor. Putting the abuse on. Big wheel kick to the back of the neck. Brought back down to the center of the ring. Could be thinking about the Gordian knot again. Oh, just ties him up. Suplex.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. The Great Labyrinth puts a bow on it and sends Gorger down. The Mazeplex, he calls that. That makes sense. That was a winding labyrinth on the way to a pinning combination. Well, congratulations to the Great Labyrinth. And now let's get ready for... I just got to set this up real quick. The next chapter in a long-running feud. It's PinWres versus Cocksure. Now this rivalry as we've discussed many times, goes all the way back to the first year of Power Fantasy. These two have long not been fans of each other. Many tangles for the ABT Team Championship. They've been in every Bad Time 3 since year 2. Though it's worth noting that their record in Bad Time 3 is that PinWres is undefeated against Cocksure in the Bad Time 3. And so tonight, to up the ante a little bit, both teams are coming out with new members of their team, and we're gonna have. They've actually asked me to just avert my eyes as they come into the ring. They've shut off the screen in here, so I'm gonna learn at the same time as all of you who the newest member of Cocksure is and the newest member of PinWres. I'm really excited. This is a long-running rivalry, and it's not the most hate-filled thing. It's just pure sporting. These teams would never do something like super low to get at each other, I don't think.
No.
Just a good, clean contest coming up. And we got, here we go. Let's, gonna do a little bit of this. And I think we're ready to go here. And we're sending it to the ring. Oh, let's make sure the time limit. Yeah, we're going to give this a little bit of an extended time limit because it's the main event. All right, here we go. Let's learn who the new members of... What the
Huh?
That is Noah Gripe.
Oh my god.
Noah Gripe has jumped from PinWres to Cocksure. And meanwhile, PinWres has picked up the contract of Eddie Hammer. Just going right to work. This is... If anything could be seen as a betrayal between these two, it would be Noah, who left PinWres last summer out of frustration. Watching them struggle in team bouts. Oh, big hip attack. Struggle in team bouts without the presence of John Bobson, who is busy in his undefeated campaign. But I guess I would love to know how they talked him into this. And now Noah Gripe tags in Flint Trombone.
I'm here for this.
I mean, he was a free agent. It's not quite a betrayal. It's not like he turned their backs to join him, but this is definitely an escalation of how if he's willing to join PinWres, who you have to know that Cockshure's got one goal for the first part of the year here, and that's to make it into the Bad Time 3, beat PinWres, and win the whole damn thing. And beat PinWres, I think, might be more important to them than winning the Bad Time 3. These two met in the finals for the Bad Time 3 in 2022, with PinWres coming up on top. Noah Gripe was part of that team.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Now we have Orion. There's been a lot of chaos in the tag team division, but it is worth remembering that the Cocksure is one of the most successful teams in Power Fantasy history. They are 4-time ABT Team Champions. Ducks under the kick, grabs the brainbuster. Now the tag is to Phoebe Keto, who has also played a part in escalating this whole conflict. Is Keto's own ambition, train of sentons there, is Keto's own ambition that provoked Bobson into revamping his style. But there's no secret that Keto and Noah Gripe do not like each other.
Come on.
Springs off in the corner.
Give up.
Kick for kick. Two of the highest tier martial artists, but Orion comes up with the advantage early. Highest tier martial artist in Power Fantasy, I should say. Big head scissor takedown. Phoebe also has a background in Lucha Libre, and the training that PinWres has done for her technique has made her into a more complete player, even if the success hasn't showed up yet. Good leg trip. I'd also be curious to see how they persuaded Eddie Hammer to join, given that Eddie Hammer seems to have really one main interest in Power Fantasy, and that's getting back at being embarrassed by Rio Russell last year. Oh, quick roll up on Flint, but it's not enough. Maybe the allure of like, hey, this school is led by someone who just went undefeated for a whole year in professional wrestling. That might have been a convincing factor, but that's open speculation. Thrown out of the ring. Eddie Hammer going, trying to fight. I know the Bruisers starting trouble over there. Orion happy to oblige, and here comes Phoebe. Oh, the cutter on Eddie Hammer outside the ring. No one not willing to join in the offensive outside the ring quite yet. Big battery of strikes sends down Brains. Big hip attack. Cover. Only one count. Off the ropes here. Quick leg trip. Kneeling on the leg, trying to weaken him up. Leading with the cross heel hold. Again, just forcing. And now the tag comes in. Noah Gripe. Big senton. Away the legs. That's just so weird. I mean, you have to think that the Ruby Angel organization, the former management group behind Akane Ruby Angel, since they lost the contracts of Luxorie, Mars, and Akane, they had some money to throw around to lure in a free agent. Going back to that leg hook. Finally seeing that grappling sparring sessions in the ring. And that was part of one of the longest running rivalries in Power Fantasy. Oh, what's this? This is a cross heel sharpshooter. For clutch here, but too close to the ropes. Orion in, and the sneak attacks continue. Pops up with a roll up, not even a one count. Double team, the European uppercut and a shoulder tackle. And now here comes Phoebe. These two, again, the center of the hostility between these groups, I would say right now, is between these two, and Noah immediately tags out. Not before lacing a chop, not going to give her the satisfaction. Spins out of the takedown, rolls out of the ring, and now it's Orion and Phoebe Keto. Spins through, trying to get a hold on it. Side suplex. The ropes here. Big drop kick. But responds with the capo kick. Runs interference, but it's not enough. Big belly-to-belly suplex on Noah Gripe there. Going up top. Oh, doesn't have enough time for whatever that was about to be. Struggling for position, another big suplex. cover, but it's in the ropes. Rolls through, gets a double. Ugh. Throwing him on his neck over and over. Again, a double team. Oh, the punt right to the face. Phoebe rolls to the ground. Dave's outside the ring. Rolls back in. Quick double team on Flint. Beautiful takedown by Phoebe Keto there, but can't reverse it. Moonsault to the back. Cover, but that's in the wrong side of the ring for sure.
Come on.
Oh, the ring. Brain. Oh, he tried to hit the brain buster on Brains. Another moonsault to the back. Phoebe up first this time. Off the ropes. Kick right in the chest. Cover. This could do it. And Cocksure victorious. We're playing the wrong music right now. It should be playing the Cocksure team music. I guess, I don't know. Everything's in disarray. I can't. This is a stunning turn of events. But Cocksure victorious over PinWres. That also is probably going to move him above PinWres on the pyramid. What a turn of events. And that's going to do it for our show tonight. We'll see you next week as the all or nothing match happens. The Thermite Party versus Rugby Water and the Jackalope Kid. If Rugby and Jackalope win, then someone is being kicked out of the Thermite Party. We'll see you there next week for that match and even more great matches.